Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some really sad news to go and cover when it comes to, well, how the gaming physical industry has now been shaped, and how everything is basically looking like a dystopian, well, sad, empty lot when it comes to gaming as a whole. Now, as I'm sure you guys may have seen or saw some of the news, some of the bigger retailers such as Walmart, Best Buy, even Target, and other various places are basically just being done when it comes to a lot of physical handheld media. And now we're kind of seeing like the remnants and the shell of what was kind of left when it came to all these games just breaking, being burned, and destroyed. Now, you guys kind of heard me correctly. When it came to Walmart and them basically getting rid of all these Xbox games, they were actually inquired and told by Xbox themselves to quite literally burn and destroy any leftover games such as Starfield, Halo, or whatever it might have been on their physical region. So it's kind of sad news to go and cover. So we're going to go cover this all throughout this video. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Makes me want to cry, makes me want to be sad, because I am kind of sad about this when it comes to the news of just everything happening. I don't like this. Let's go talk about this news. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We got that Twitter and Twitch stream down below, and we got the Weeble. Let me go and show you guys some stuff, because it's just sad to see. So as you guys have probably had a chance to know, as I mentioned to you guys, when it comes to this, they're now getting rid of the physical editions for games, and what we have right here is pure digital downloads in a physical store, and it's kind of sad to see. Now, this is like the first take when it comes to Walmart. We're looking through Walmart, we're seeing all these different types of things, and it's just sad. Xbox is gone. Like, Xbox, the company, has decided we do not want to keep Xbox physically in games. We're getting rid of it. We're getting rid of the stores. We're getting rid of all this type of stuff. We just do not want it. We don't want the extra cost. We don't want to have the extra issues. Don't have to have physical discs. We just don't want it. And that makes me sad because I used to love walking to Walmarts or Targets. Like, my mom has to go get some random, I don't know, paint, like detergent, whatever. And I had a chance to meander over in the game section and look at cool game covers and see what looks kind of fun, or, you know, what I can maybe beg her to buy when I was like a little kid. And that was adorable. I used to love that stuff. It was fun. And now all we have, and this is also for PlayStation, seems like, too, as well. And I didn't really see too much news when it comes to PlayStation, so maybe we'll do a bit more of a research on that. But right now, we can see these are just a pure digital wall. Now, this is why it's a little bit more intriguing, because at least for PlayStation, it's only just like the PlayStation cards, like PS Now, PS Plus cards, and Nintendo's like their online stuff. So that makes a little bit more sense. But when it comes to Xbox, they actually have like physical games. Now, if you guys kind of go and scroll on through, you guys can basically go and see these are like actual real games. So they do have also the Xbox Game Pass cards now and Fortnite cards. I see these, but they also do have things like actual physical games, like you guys can see some in the background. Some of these, though, are Call of Duty, like digital transaction stuff, but it kind of looks, this also might just be a little bit on the weirder side. It might just be like maybe pure 2K things, but I think they do have like a variety of random things you can go and buy. So it's like you could actually buy physical games themselves on top of them just having like Game Pass cards or whatever cards too. And this is all that's left. This is like the remnants of what is available. And to me, this is like a heartbreaking thought, because this is just the end of an era. This is the end of physical games. It almost kind of feels like the end of game collecting, because let alone we have the PlayStation 5 Digital. We have the new Switch, as well, which still does have physical games, but not as much. We also do have the Xbox, which the next future iterations are meant to be purely digital. Like, we're seeing a lot of things that they're meant to be like a very one-to-one. Like, the next console is going to be like the PS5 Digital, and they have a detachable disc drive, is like at least the rumored thing for Xbox. But right now, you just cannot buy these games. Like, there will not be a disc drive. There will not be an option to go and physically walk into a store like Walmart or Target to go and get it. That is sad. It's sad to me. I want to hear your thoughts down below, but that's sad. Like, I genuinely feel sad about this. And it stinks because this is right after, well, everything. Like, we're also seeing this over in Best Buy too as well. Saying this, where it has the end of an era. Best Buy has officially removed the physical media from their store. And we see this, and this is just heartbreaking to see. Now, this is not only just for video games, but as you can see from the Walmart picture I showed you guys, it kind of is. But look at this. They have like all the movies and every bit of physical drive just gone. Like, this is barren. This is dystopian. As like a gamer or like someone who grew up on DVDs, Blu-rays, even VHSs, I'm at least at that age myself, it's like sad. It's barren. Like, I just look at this, I feel kind of empty on the inside. Because, like, what else is Best Buy going to go and sell me? A fridge, a TV, like a random drone? Like, I don't know how they're sometimes still even in business at this point, but, like, it's sad. Like, this is just sad. Sad to look at, sad to see. Same thing, too, as well when it came to all these other pictures. Like, this is sad. There is no Xbox games. You can't walk in there and go and see old like Halo or old other various games or whatever. You just get these random maybe cards and live golds or whatever. Like it's sad. It's really genuinely sad. Now Game Pass is cool. Yeah, don't get me wrong. We like Game Pass. It's cool. But like just sad, man. Just literally just sad. And now like, people even said, I can't believe physical copies are now nostalgic in 2024. And it just kind of really does go to show the difference on like what the world looks like at this point. Because like, yeah, we can download stuff digitally. Like I mostly do. I'm probably part of the problem. Most of the time when I have games or I'm getting stuff, I will download it on Steam, on my PlayStation. I'm like, I don't mind having some physical discs, but I have a PlayStation 5 disc edition for a reason. I have bought physical discs. I have traded games and stuff. Like it's fun. Like I used to do this when I was a kid and I have the friends able to go do it. But it makes me sad seeing all this now. And I hope other people are sad too, because it's just the end of just gaming. It's the end of having Xboxes in stores. And then what's going to happen in the future? Or like now they already have these not in stores. There's probably going to be even less and less and less people over time buying this stuff. Like because like if it's not readily there, who is going to be buying it? It's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy of all this kind of going away. And people are like always going to be sad, being like, hey, no more CDs. You will own nothing, which has also been a big sentiment. That might be a completely different rant, but we can touch on for this one. It is true. Like, if you go and you have a physical edition of a game, you can resell it if you want to. You can trade it with your friends if you want to. You give it to your brother, your sister, whatever, if you want to, if they're gamers too. Or you go in and have things like GameStop. You go and basically buy in and trade in games at GameStop. And what is even going to happen to GameStop in the future? At this point, like, who knows? Like, yeah, people like GameStop. They have nostalgia for it. But if Xbox is just not even selling physical games anymore, what are they going to do? Just start selling, like, the Game Pass subscriptions in store? That's fine. Just go online if you need to. Now, I understand some people do that, or they swing by work or whatever. But at the same time, like, you can just easily do everything online. So what's going to happen in places like GameStop? That's some of these other topics are completely different videos and completely different rants, and I want to include other stuff on it. But it is like all kind of factored into this, where the end of physical media is kind of taking away that freedom, that wholesomeness, like that walking through that store when you're a kid, just trying to figure out what game looks cool based on the cover art. Now, obviously, the world changes. I don't want to be like that mega boomer who's like, back in my day, I used to walk into Best Buy and lick all the game desks and, like, you know, I want to go and see if Zelda tasted better than Halo. No, it's just more of like you saw something cool, you looked in the back, and then at least when I was a kid, I tried out games I probably never would have tried out because of it. Like, I played Final Fantasy games because I thought the covers looked cool. I'd play games like Mario Kart because Mario Kart. And, like, in this day and age, yeah, other games might seem interesting, but, like, that expanded out my gaming horizon just by walking through and browsing, because sometimes you never knew what you'd want. You do like a cool fishing game or something and it'd be fun and get to go play it and it's cute and wholesome. But like after that, like you never know. Like there was literally times where I walked into a store and I got a fishing game, like I said, because like I wanted to play with my dad because it was wholesome. You know, like it's just all the stuff that I miss. Like I'm gonna miss this stuff in the future. And obviously people are calling out. Because like I said, if you have physical copies for a game, you can sell it, use it, whatever, give it to your friends, burn it, sure, keep it, collect it. And well, if we don't have that, just all pure digital, you will not have that. Even if they're saying in the comments, like you just won't have this too as well. People are being like, "Ayo, it's not my fault." Streaming services are saying basically Game Pass is laughing to the stores, and people are saying this is huge news. If this is the case, then the values of hard copies are about to go away. Wow, you all. It's kind of true. Like, why would anyone want to have a chance to resell something if they don't have the money? Like, well, not the money, but they don't have, like, the actual usability for it. So why spend the money on it? So, like, let's say you don't have your new future Xbox is only digital. What's the point of having a physical disc? Like, what's going to happen with the resell stuff? So, like, it makes sense. I mean, granted, right now, there is still enough market for people to get a disc or a PlayStation or whatever it might be. But over time, it's going to be a little bit rough, too, as well. And people are just being sad, saying, like, whatever happened to video game preservation, the end of an era, just shut down the stores at this point. It's not bad. It has a disadvantage, which many people will lose their jobs. I stopped working there in 2017. I felt the shift then, so I got out early. Then I went to work at a bank and left them in 2021. I felt the shift then, too. Physical money is slowly disappearing, which is why I still have a lot of Bitcoin, just saying. If you know, just saying, farm my Bitcoin, farm my Ethereum, whatever. But it is really sad to see. It's sad to see that this is an end of an era. It's sad to see that everything is happening. It's sad that we don't have physical copies, and they're quite literally disappearing in front of our eyes. And it's almost kind of sad to still see that Xbox ordered to destroy all these things, not even sell them on clearance. God only knows, man. God only knows what's going to happen in the future for a lot of our gaming as a whole. So I want to hear all your thoughts and comments on all this type of stuff, because I think it's intriguing as it happened. I think it's sad, but it's intriguing nonetheless. And, well, I don't know. Like, I don't like it. Like, I like the idea of having something physically in my hands so I know it's there. And I know the world changes, and I don't want to be too much of a boomer stuck in the past, but it's still just really sad news to see from Walmart, Best Buy, Target, even, other places too. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Give me your thoughts and comments down below. If you guys want to go and swing by the Twitch, we'll probably be live throughout today, and follow on up or follow the Twitter too as well. Sign up for Weeble, get a bunch of free stock if you guys want to, and I love you guys all for watching.